Hello everybody, welcome to the very last mail day in the Mail Week Extravaganza. Today we've got something that most people would consider to be the most iconic card of Magic ever. Not only old school Magic, but the most iconic card ever. And I think you understand what card I'm talking about. And this is the holy grail of collecting. Of course my copy is not anything particularly exciting, it's not even unlimited, and it's not even a proper and good copy. So this card is Caustic Tar. Caustic Tar is an enchant land. Enchanted land has tap, target player loses 3 life. Was originally printed in Odyssey. End of the video. But on the serious note, of course, we've got this clipped Black Lotus, and it's such a pleasure to have this card from collector's edition. Other than it being clipped, it's a rather nice copy, and this is the first and probably the last clipped card I will ever own, because I'm not a fan of that. Still, it's better than a reback in my personal opinion, and this can be converted to reback, but it's something I'm never going to do. I never accept this kind of modifications. And for a very long time I remember Black Lotus being much cheaper than it is now, and I thought that I missed the train, I missed the window where this kind was in acceptable price range for me, and after that I saw it being sold for a price that is actually cheaper in spring, when everything started, and some people maybe started even panicking. I'm not sure, maybe the demand was a little bit lower, maybe it was a little bit more difficult to move cards, but nevertheless I finally have the card that I never think I would ever own, especially when I started playing Magic. And to be honest with you, I don't think that Black Lotus is the most important card of power. I mean, it's obviously the most ubiquitous, and everybody wants this to have in their starting hand, but we'll have a short discussion about that. I will discuss my ideas of power, and I personally think that Black Lotus is, unlike Ancestral Recall, is not a card that is always desirable to have. Obviously, in late game I don't want a Black Lotus very often. Very often I do not want a Black Lotus, but Ancestral Recall, I want it in my starting hand, I want it mid-game, I want it in late game. I always want an Ancestral Recall, all the time, if I have some blue. But Black Lotus, not always. And also, sometimes Black Lotus, some kind of threat, go, your opponent's swords, let's say you're hippie, you just spend 2 cards to get sworded. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that Black Lotus is definitely the most iconic card. I mean, everybody that I talk to, they always ask me about Lotus. People who do not even play Magic, they have heard about Black Lotus, its power, and this is the end of the journey for me personally. For a very long time I'm not going to be buying any more old school Magic cards. I might even sell some of these or maybe give them away, some extras I've got, but this is really the pinnacle of my collection. It's very modest compared to you people who have got their alpha, beta, Black Lotuses and unlimited and look down upon collector's edition, and even there are some people who have collector's edition but look down on alpha cards, on clipped cards. I also look down on that, but this is the highest I could go, and still really happy about this. It's just such a pleasure to have this card. Obviously I'm going to play it in my Kobolds deck that is coming up real soon, and that is all. Thank you for watching. It's just such a pleasure to have this card along with Library of Alexandria, which was the second or maybe even the first Holy Grail card for me in Magic collecting. So this is it, and may your dreams come true as well, and that you get a Black Lotus, not a Caustic Tar. Thank you. Bye.